Hey Chuckleheads, welcome back. Got a new game since some of you guys were complaining about how it's been so long since I've made a video. So I wasn't really kind of thinking I would do this one. I thought about it. I was like, nah, it doesn't seem very exciting. But you guys were complaining, so fine. Here you go. Something different. And this is going to be different, very different. It's Automation Empire. It's a new game, just came out. And the main focus of this is basically to build the bestest factory ever, so you can make all the monies. So we got, I guess there's not really a story. Like there's no combat, there's no fighting, there's no role playing, there's no characters, there's nothing. It's basically a giant puzzle, is what it is. And it's just like trying to figure out what's the best way, most efficient way, and how can I make things better. Like you build something and then you look at it and say, I can do better than that, and then you try and figure out how to do better. So I guess the whatever story you might say or scenario is like futuristic. You're traveling to different worlds and you're part of an organization, a company, a business, whatever. And your job is to basically mine resources off the planet and ship it off to wherever, and you make money off of it. And in order to be successful, you have to meet a certain goal. So over here you can see our goal for, well, all the planets really, it doesn't make a difference. It's going to be 30,000 kilograms of stuff in a 3-month period. And you got different planets like this one. You don't really see this your map up here. This is what you see, just this big gray ashy area. And you got different environments, they're shaped different way, and it'll rearrange how you access the materials. So it's going to change your design. It provides new different challenges. Some of them are going to be easier, some of them are going to be a little bit more difficult, like no, not that one, the island hopper. The island hopper, you know, obviously you're going to have to break things up and try and get from island to island to get the resources. The compact canyon, it's small, so you're not able to spread out. So each one has its own different characteristics and challenges to overcome to try and get the most efficient layout possible and meet this goal. So I'm going to pick Rocky Hills. Now I already started one. I'm going to delete that one. So we're going to start a new one. And we'll call it Duville. Again, continuing with my tradition in honor of Kyler, who kept calling me Doo-Doo so much, so I'm just going to keep calling things in reference to that, Duville, Doo-Doo things, whatever. It does come with a starter mode where it gives you some pre-built stuff, but I've played this a couple times, and honestly I really don't like it when they start things for me, because they often don't do it the way I want to do it, and I'm kind of a control freak, so I want to do things my way. So I'm going to turn starter mode off, and then we're going to start. So, again, this game is all about building. It's about building, starting small with just a couple things and trying to build big. So you have 30,000 kilogram goal of shipping out materials and stuff. So then we're going to pause so we don't waste time, because you do have, like, there's no time limit. You have as much time as you want, but time does pass, and you do get, where is it? You do get billed for things. Like you get charged for power and taxes, and then you have revenue, and you have to balance those sorts of things. I don't have anything right now, so I wouldn't be charged with power, but just to be on the safe side, yeah, I'm not really going to want to. So first thing to know is these cliffs are where your basically you got trucks that you load up, and they enter and exit through these cliffs. It's really odd. There's like underground tunnels. They pop out of the tunnels, come out. Here, let me show you. I can maybe show you. So we can put this here, and then I can run road from that. I'll probably run the road, say here, and then I'll have an entrance one here. And so trucks will come out on these roads, and you have these pit stops that you put on there. And a truck will come in, stop on that, and it gets loaded. And when it gets full, it goes to the exit, and once it reaches the exit, you get money for it. And that's pretty much how it starts. Now you'll notice down in the bottom left corner, once I sell all this stuff. Oh, here's one of the really cool things. This game doesn't really punish you for making mistakes. It's all about experimentation. It's all about trying new things. If you try something and it doesn't work, just scrap it. You get all the money back, so you don't lose anything. You might lose a little bit of time. You might lose a little bit of resources, but that's about it. And then just try it again, because that's the whole goal. It's just to try new things. So you have only $175,000, and everything you do costs money. So you're not going to be able to do much at the beginning. You can afford a simple little, because the way it works is you just start with like little mines. You plop them down on these resources. You got different types. Here's coal, iron is over here. You've got gold over here. I think where is it? Oh, up here. Yeah, over here. Over here, these spots here, that's like oil in the ground. So you can mine these things and process them, pack them up, put them on a truck, ship them out, and you get money. So you got here lots of different things that you can do. Oh, you get rockets that when you get really advanced, you can ship this stuff up in rockets instead of trucks. That's really nice. Drilling for oil, but they're locked behind research things, so you got to do research to unlock things to make it more efficient. You can do research to make things faster. Lots of different combinations of stuff you can do to get better. But you start off with practically nothing. First thing to do is, though, to look around and see where do I want to start. Because with businesses, one of the most important rules in a business is location. Location, location, location is what they tell you. If you have a bad location, doesn't matter how good you are, people aren't going to come to your business. And it's kind of the same thing here. I want a good location where resources are available, I have room to expand, and it's not going to be too awkward. So this looks like a good spot here because you've got a little bit of coal and a little bit of iron, fairly close. You can have an entrance and an exit. Nice short trip here, but that's the problem. This is too short. You want a decent amount of length of road so you can get a lot of trucks in, because the more trucks you can get in, the more loading you can do, and the more money you can make. At the beginning of the game, one truck at a time, you're fine. But trust me, later on in this game, you're going to be building monster factories. You're going to have hundreds of crates of stuff shipping out. You're going to have dozens of trucks coming in and out. You don't want a short little track hindering your expansion, because you won't be able to get enough trucks in fast enough. And the other thing is, here's the iron here, here's some coal here, here's some more coal here, way over here. So if I start here, that would give me a decent factory where, because iron and coal mixed together make steel, that's good. But I have all this coal here, way down here, but nothing else to balance it. Way over here, we got some more oil, we got a little bit of gold. Let's see, this side, we've got a little bit of the coal, but we've got more iron and more iron. So we have a lot of iron on this side, and a lot of coal on this side, and kind of a little bit scattered back and forth. So it's kind of this weird, nothing seems to be really... Ooh, wait a minute, what do we got over here? Oh, there's a little bit over there. It's across the river. So what I want to think about is... the whole point of this is to be efficient. You want to be efficient, and efficiency here is trying to get stuff from the resource nodes, from the mines, to a factory where it can be processed and then shipped in the shortest amount of time possible. The longer it takes, the less money you're going to make off of it. So you want it to be quick. So the closer you can get these things to each other, or the closer you can have a factory like in between them, so that it has a shorter trip, so it gets into the factory and gets processed right away, the better it is. The problem I'm seeing is, I mean, this is almost like really symmetrical. You got a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit here, balanced, and then a big section here and a big section here balancing each other. So, because this is yeah, kind of. But I definitely don't want to. I don't want that. I actually like this wider section, because that's going to give me a wider road to put truck stops on. So I'm probably going to try down here and see how this works. because I've tried a couple times. I mean, you saw I had an earlier game that I played where I was over in this section and I was running here and stuff from here, and I had some factories here, and I had my roads here, but it was just too short, and I got stuck. And it was really, really awkward to try and say, how am I going to expand? Because my roads are getting in the way. And I needed to get over here, and it was just too awkward, and I didn't feel like basically scrapping everything and starting all over. Well, here I am starting all over. So either way, I'm starting over. But I'm going to try it differently. I'm going to try a longer section here. So maybe that will make it a little bit easier, because I was running into the issue of I just wasn't getting enough trucks in. Didn't have enough space to load them. And I was running out of space for factories and things. It was just a little bit too cramped right there. Alright, so what we're going to start with is we need a mine. That's 15,000. And because, again, very, very short on money, we want to be as efficient with it as possible. So I'm going to need, which direction do I want it to go? Let's go this way. I want the exit here. So that goes into there. And you can see it even shows it's a tube that goes down underground. I don't know why the trucks are going down underground or how they can make that turn. But that's what the game does, so that's what we're going to do. Alright, so now we're going to make an entrance. And oops, let's just do this to make it as nice as possible. So hopefully I'm not wasting too much money doing this. I don't want to keep turning and stop making the curves. Alright, so entrance. And I actually do want to sit that in, because you really want kind of as long of a road section as possible, because that gives you more space to put these in. And the more of these you can have, oh, so close. Can't. Oh, yeah, I can. Ooh, sweet. So this would be awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would be great. 6 trucks being loaded all at the same time. If I get like a big, massive delivery system here, but that's not yet. So we're going to take that away. There's no way. That's too much money. So let's go back. Let's put the road back in. And nope. For some reason, it doesn't like to go that long. All right, there we go. Oh, hold on. No, I'm still paused. Good. All right. So most basic setup is a mine. And I need, because this is going to basically just drill. And it's unlimited resources. It never runs out, so you don't have to worry about that. Then to this, I want to, well, I want to expand, and I'm going to be expanding out this way. So I'm probably going to eventually get some more trucks, but I'm also going to be putting a factory out here, so I don't want to get too much in my own way. But what I'm going to want to do is do an no, I don't even want to do that. I'm just going to do a connector to a, can I do this? I actually haven't, I don't think I've done this before. Connector to a crate maker. So theoretically it should just take this straight into this crate maker and then put it on this conveyor belt. And what's that? 6. 6 is good. So it should go straight here. It's basically just taking the raw ore out of the ground, boxing it up, sitting out here, and I'll put the boxes of ore on a truck, and the truck will go off and give me money. So you do have here prices. Things are worth different amounts. So right now we're dealing with coal ore. This is just the raw coal, just straight out of the ground. It's worth $1,190 per box. And that's with a 20% bonus, because every time you first start shipping something, you get a bonus. But once you ship enough of it, this bonus starts going down, down, down until there's no bonus, and then you're just at a normal price. So everything starts with a bonus to an extent, but it's a temporary bonus. So you can't count on these prices. These prices are going to go down a little bit once you start doing them. And you can see different things are worth more, some are worth less. You can even do grain. There's parts where you can make farms and harvest grain and grass and things like that and sell it. Not sure why you would want to do that unless it's like necessary for recipes. Grain meal. So you can combine different things like steel. You can make steel with coal and iron, and steel sells for more. You can make gold fuel by mixing gold and coal, and that, whoops, wrong one, sells for quite a bit. But capacitors are the most expensive ones, so that's kind of like the thing. Your ultimate goal is to making capacitors and get the most money. But money isn't actually the goal. The goal is that weight. It's how much, not the dollar amount, but the weight of stuff that you ship out. Okay, so most basic. Now you can see there's a power symbol saying I don't have power, because everything needs to be powered. So I need to go here, put some power in. I'm not liking that because that's gonna get in the way. So I'm gonna put my power back here, because these are mines. I'm gonna eventually want to get these. So I don't want to get in my way right off the bat. So I'm gonna want these to come on here, make some power lines, connect those. All right. Sweet. Anything else I need? Yes, I need some way of getting the boxes off of this. Oops, I need to change this. I need to make this a high priority. I need to make this a high priority. I keep forgetting to do that. So I need a way of getting the crates off of the conveyor belt onto the truck. And to do that, for now, at least there are going to be other methods later on, but for now, you need drones. Little hovercraft things to pick up the crates and put them on a truck. And for the drones, you need a control bay. So we put a control bay, and then we put some drones in, and I actually have enough money to put 4 in, which is nice. So let's just turn things on, and actually, you know what? That's not bad. I saved some money. I think that's probably the most efficient, cheapest version I've done. Wow, look at that. All right, so here you go. You can see drills it, boxes it. Now, the drones aren't doing anything with it because here it comes. Here comes the truck. Now, they're not very fast, and they do come at regular intervals. You can speed up the intervals that the trucks come in at by doing this. So they'll come at sooner and sooner and sooner speeds. But I don't have the money right now for that. But you can see one comes in, then another one's following it, and they'll just keep coming in because everything is automated. That's why it's called Automation Empire. It's all robotic. There's like no people driving this, even though there's doors. I think it's purely automated. Everything, there's no humans involved, except for you. So this truck has nowhere to stop. So he's just going to keep on driving while these drones will pick up the boxes, load them on the truck, and then when that truck is full, he will pull out, and hopefully we can get him pulling up before this next one comes in. Because again, efficiency, that's the key. You don't want to waste time, you don't want to waste resources, you don't want to waste trucks if you can afford it, because that truck that went through, that was money I could have had if I could have gotten that loaded. Alright, so made a little bit of money off of that, and we got a little bit more coming in. The next thing I'm probably going to want to do is I'm going to want to put mine here, because this one by itself, not very quick. So I need another mine to make resources faster. These guys are dumb, by the way. They are not very smart. You'll see that when you get like larger setups, they are just so stupid about how they look. They all try and go for the same one. It's not like one of them says, "Hey, I'll get it," and the other ones say, "Okay, fine, you get it. I'll wait here." No, they all say, "I'll get it." It's like the seagulls off of what's it? Gosh, what was that? I can't remember. It was a while ago. That's the movie. There was one of those Pixar movies or Disney movies or whatever with seagulls that were all going, "Mine, mine, 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 mine." And that's what these guys are. They're all fighting over it, trying to say, it's mine, mine, mine. And then they all chase after the same truck. Even though there might be some other spots open that they can load, they's like, no, we're all going to go load at the same thing. And then once that's full, then we'll go to something else. They're really dumb. It's really, really bad. So our goal is to basically to get rid of these things because they're super inefficient. But for right now, they're all we have. Okay, so, yeah, look, now they're all wasting time by being spread out. Like, now you have to waste time traveling all the way back. See? See? If you just stayed there. Dummies. Alright. So we'll get a little bit more money, and then we'll actually upgrade this system and see if we can make it a little bit better, a little bit more efficient, because again, that's the key. The goal is to start small, get a little bit, make it a little bit better, do a little bit more, make it a little bit more better. It's just this constant gradual work of making things bigger and better and faster and stronger until you've covered the world in giant factories and stripped it of all its resources. Actually, I don't know if you get to that point or not, but at least you have this map. And they're pretty big size maps. You can see there's lots of space and decent amount of resources. So there's going to be a lot when you do this of trying to take something from way over here and trucking it all the way over here to a factory to be processed, to be moved over here. It's crazy. It can get pretty crazy. There's some people that have been doing it. Skystorm, Catherine of Sky, Raptor, they've been making videos on it, and you can see some of them got really, really, really complicated on how to do this. So I'm just starting out because I just got the game. They cheated. They had like an extra week. They had early access or something because they're famous, popular YouTubers, and I'm not. Alright, so we're going to, and I'm going to keep this running because I'm okay with time running. Sometimes you want to stop time so that you don't lose money with doing stuff, but as long as this is running and I'm making money off of it, I'm okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in another mine there, and I'm going to change, take this off. Well, let's see if we can get one more on there. Let's get one more on there before I take this off. So that way that's one truckload. Well, while I'm doing that, oh, there it is. Alright, take that off. So what we're going to do is we're going to make, I want this. And this is really, because these look identical, it's just the only difference is the arrow. You can get confused, you can mix these up. One of them's a sucker upper, one of them's a putter downer. So you got to always make sure you get the right one. So I want a putter downer. A putter downer there. And then I'm going to take mine carts. I'm going to run some mine carts through here. Okay, so what's going to happen is this is going to take, instead of going straight to here, I'll take this out. Actually, I might pause it now so we're not wasting time. So now what we're going to do is, how should I arrange it? Again, efficiency is the key. Let's do this. We'll make that. Then we'll take a sucker upper, put it there. We'll attach it to a tank, and then from the tank, we'll attach, nope, I need one of these transfer tubes. Transfer tube, and crate maker, and then unloaders. There we go. So now, I can get more. So, instead of the crate maker waiting on this to produce one, now I've got two producing. I'll dump it into here, and as long as this has stuff in it, this will just keep churning stuff out. Oops, I need to change that and make sure it turns on, because it comes in an automatic off so that the drones will not look at it. If it's in this red color, the drones are like, no, not going to pay attention to you, not going to listen to you, you're not the boss of me. So you got to turn it, and you can set priorities. You can say, hey, this is a low priority. If you're not busy, you're not doing anything, yeah, come over here and get something. Medium priority, obviously, you know, better than a low, but not as good as a high. I just usually set it to high because I haven't gotten to the point where I need that little level of priorities. And honestly, by the time you get rid of the drones, I've never had to change priorities. It's just always high. It's like, if it's there, take it. Alright, so let's get things running. Oh, I should probably put a couple train tracks. There we go. And it's really important to make sure that you have some extensions so that the train can go past to fill up all the carts. And the longer trains you get, the longer those extensions have to be. So planning your routes and making sure you have enough room to get that track. See, now you've got this thing filling up, whereas it used to be just one at a time. Now this thing's filling up, and as long as it's filling up, this is just going. It's just constantly spitting stuff out. But again, can always do better. One of the things that you do need to do is you need to research. So in order to there's all this stuff to make things more efficient. Really, really need these things. But in order to do that, like I said, you got to research. And in research, you basically take resources that you mine or that you process, basically the stuff that you normally would be selling, and you put it into a research building, one of these. And basically what this does is it just basically beats the crap out of that stuff and somehow discovers things. So basic setup might look something like this. I would put a mine here. I would put a transfer tube here. And I would put a research insufficient funds. Don't have enough money. Okay, so, well, that's fine. Is that increasing? Yep, that's increasing. So, yeah, traffic jams always slow things down. I wonder if I should put in another one. Well, I can't afford it because that's 10,000. I don't have 10,000. All right. So, and this is where the whole efficiency thing comes in. You can see we're slowing down. We're producing faster than we're loading. So now I got to be thinking like, well, how can I make this better? How can I get the trucks coming in faster? How can I get them loaded faster? How can I get the money coming in faster so I can do more? It's what this whole game is about. Is always trying to come up with ways of making things better. Okay, I got 10,000 now. So was 10,000 for the research? Yes, 10,000 was for the research. So now I can plug that in there. And so this has its own internal hopper, so it can store up to 10. So even though I didn't have it connected, it was still mining, it was sucking things up. This has up to 8 that it can hold. And again, it's just going to sit there and beat on it, pound it, and twist it, and torture it, and burn it, and do all sorts of scientific experiments on it. And you get research points out of it. And then you take those research points and use it to unlock new technologies. But you can only do it when it reaches this line here. So right now it's processing, and then it processes, and it adds a little bit of points. But you don't actually get those points until it reaches this line. Then you can click the claim button, and the points are there for you to use. And you can wait and let it fill all the way up, and then get a whole bunch all at once. If you forget, or you just are okay with that, that's fine. Okay, so I'm thinking we need another truck stop. Just because I don't like... Now here's where things are a problem, because now we've got this long distance. It's going to take them longer time to get out here to load, so that's going to make things less efficient. So yeah, location is important. You want things located so they're close. If I was doing this really, really well, I would have this right here in the middle. So they just zip right here, zip right here, zip right here, zip right here. But actually, I'm okay with this because I know in the future I'm actually going to want this space to build factories. The factories are going to go right here, and that's going to be a much more centralized location. This is actually a little bit out of the way. So I'm good with that. What I'm not good with is how far away this stuff is. I mean, that's not too bad. There's a lot of that, which is cool, so that's okay. But it's still going to take a bit to get shipped over here, because I want my factory here, which means I'm going to need a lot of track to run here. But there's ways to make it work. Same thing with this. But what I really do need, though, is this coal way back here. That's going to be a royal pain trying to get it from all the way back here, all the way over here, into the factories, and to do it efficiently and in a timely manner. So, okay, so you can see we've got 2 trucks in, they're getting loaded, and the stupid drones are fighting over different things. This is nothing, I only got 4. I've gotten up to like over 20, and it's just a mess. It's sad. Because, they're dumb. They're like 7th graders. I mean, sorry, did I say that out loud? My bad. And this thing here, you can see the yellow light shows it's working. When it hits this point here, this will turn green, so you know that it's ready to be claimed. So right now, we just kind of sit and wait. It's not a quick game. It's actually going to be a very long game. It takes hours and hours and hours. And even then, you may not be done, because there's always tweaks you can make, always different changes you can make, different things like that. So we kind of just sit here and wait for a little bit and see, what do I want to do next? Well, what I really want to do is start thinking about this. How can I bring this in? I don't have the technology yet for a factory. That's this first one here, to get a refiner and a factory at both. But the thing of it is, in order to get this doesn't work, the refiner doesn't work, unless you also have this, the conveyor belts. Because the conveyor belts you start with, they're only for loading and unloading. It's like when you go to the airport, loading and unloading in the white zone only. I think most of you guys won't get that reference, but that's okay. But inside the factory, to just move stuff around, you need a regular conveyor belt, and for some strange reason, don't know why, you don't have the technology to make a regular basic conveyor belt. You have to research it. So that's going to be annoying, because it takes 20,000 for this, and then another 45,000 for that. So that's kind of annoying. So what we're going to do is actually, you know what? We're gonna wait for this to finish, and then you know what? I'm gonna not use this as my research. It's a good beginning, but it's not gonna be very efficient. What I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna use this for my research. I'll use this for making money, and then I'll put my research thing down here, and I'll feed these into multiple research, because you can have more than one, but there are some rules about it. For instance, I can't just put it anywhere I want to. It says you must have another dome in proximity. So it's got this box, and you've got to have that box touching another one. If it's not touching, it can't work. So, yeah. So I'm going to use these, because if I can set multiple research domes working, they'll make research faster, and I'll get those points faster. And, you know, that's kind of what's important, is getting to the good stuff. The faster, more efficient you can do, the better. Alright, so we're getting some good money coming in, so that's nice. So maybe I'll just come down here and start getting things set up. So what I want to do is, I probably just don't have the money for it, but I'm going to get started anyways. I'm going to put 2 of those down. And, see, now here's the tricky part. It's getting these tracks to run. What's the best way to get the tracks to run? So I'm going to see, can I make a curve? I can. That does fit just right for a curve. Sweet. Alright, you gotta get the right angle so I can see it. Because I need to be a space away so I can have the putter downer. Putter downer. I need one there. I need one there. So we're gonna suck up stuff from there. Should I put the third one in? Oh, decisions. That doesn't really matter. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a sucker upper. I'm going to put it right. Actually, which direction does it? Actually, it doesn't really matter, because I got lots of space. So it doesn't really matter. But I do. Yeah, we'll just put it there for now. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then I'll take a 3. No, I want a tub. And then I'll take a 3 space. And I'll put another tub. So what I can do then is I can. Is there room? There's not room. That's what I was worried about. But I have room for one here, one here, and one here. So I can actually have 3 of them going. I need a little bit more space after that one. There we go. So I can actually put 3 on here and make it work. All right, we've got claims, so let's actually get rid of that. And how much money have I got? Oh, I need power, though. So let me get some power. Wait, let me put buildings in so I know where the power cables need to go. So I'm going to need 31. Oh, I can't fit that one there. Gosh dang it, that was stupid. But again, it's okay, because you get the full price back, so it's not like I'm losing anything doing that, making little mistakes like that. Oh man, I can't fit 3 in there. I thought I could. Erg. Erg. Oh wait. What if that? How does that change things? So I can put that there. No, that's still not going to help. What I need to do is, this is in the way, this is in the way, I don't like that. Alright, we'll just, there. I don't like this because this is costing me money, but I do, and I can put one there, that will work. That will give me 3. 3 is a good number. 3 is always a good number. That's not a very efficient layout, but whatever. Ooh. Oh, I need power poles. Alright, we gotta get power in there. And then I'm gonna need a couple cards, but those cost 2,500. Alright. What I need to do here is, that's gonna cost 2,000, 2,100. Okay, so, but that'll be good. Oops, nope, that's the wrong thing. Oh, I need the putter downer. I'm just gonna put that there so I can curve this track around. Come on, give me a truck, give me a truck, give me a truck. I need money. I need money. See, this is why I keep letting it run. Because otherwise I want to run out of money, but this is still making stuff, so I'm still making money. So there's some there. Okay. Not a lot, but the next truck's coming in. Great. So that'll give me a little bit. There. I'm probably going to want to put that there. So now it'll go. Because that's actually got some stored in it. That's good. That's fine. I might need to add another card to that later, but not right now. What I need to do is get some power going. There we go. Alright, so power's going there, and I can add some cards. Sweet. That's not far enough. I need a little bit of extension on there. There we go. So once those start filling up, they'll fill in. Because these will just keep transferring it, so you load here, it just automatically shifts it here. It will actually balance these so that none of them get super full. They all have like an equal amount. So, I mean, it's not great because you will have stuff here that you kind of like, no, I need it down here, but it won't. Oh, did that not get power? I thought I had it close enough. Alright, there. Now what I kind of want to do, I don't have enough money, but I eventually want to get, how close is that? There. Is that going to be enough? Oh no, because it's not. It has to load on a straight section. That's going to put it at a curve, I think. Let's cut out that section so we're not wasting. So this is what you spend a lot of time doing, is just fiddling with stuff like this and seeing, How does this work? I don't have enough money to put a mine down. Nope, that's going to be on a curve. Gosh dang it. So, can I go... Mine's going to be here, which means the putter downer is going to be here, I think. Nope, a little bit too far. There, that's where it's going to be. Yep. Oh, oops, I didn't want that yet. I kind of want to do this. Oh, dang it, doesn't make it. Not quite good enough. Oops. This is the frustrating part of this game, is trying to get all these things arranged efficiently. Can I turn here? Can I turn? Yeah, it's still not going to make a difference. What if I do have these? No, but it's still not going to be it's not going to be a straight section unless... Ooh, this might work. This might work. Oh, that'll work. That works. I'm so smart. Alright, but I don't want that yet. So we're just going to stop there. Or do I? You know what? I can afford it. Sure, why not? I have the money. So let's use it. Okay, and let's throw a little power on the situation. Oops, need that a little bit longer. Oops, not that one. I want that one. And I know I'm eventually going to need to, but there's room for a curve there, so I can go there. Alright. Sweets. So that's going to generate some research, which hopefully will help me unlock... Oh, I do have enough. So I have enough for this, so I can make the factory. So I can unlock that. Good. But now I need for that. So what that has given me is it's opened up the ability to make factories. So I can lay out, and there's limits on how you can make it. You can't make it like super, super big. And, you know, it costs money, so I obviously don't have the funds. And you can't put it right next to the road, so you have to have a little bit of space. And they come in 3x3 squares. So I think the smallest you can make is a 2x3. That's the smallest you can make. But again, totally useless until I get the research for the conveyor belts. So that's what this is going to be. This is just going to be for my research for right now. This is going to be making money. And that's pretty much it for now. I just kind of have to sit and wait. See if there's going to be... I could maybe add more drones, see if that will speed things up here, but... yeah, we'll do that. We'll add a little bit more dronage. You can see how absolutely stupid they are when you get too many of them. Oops, ran out of money. And there. That's probably way too many. I mean, I don't need all of them because they're just going to sit around and do nothing. But again, the more there are, I guess the quicker I can get those trucks loaded, they'll move out, and then I can get the money. And again, the quicker they're loaded, the sooner they get off the conveyor belt, which means this can keep churning stuff out. But this is actually not very efficient because this is slowly loading up. It's going to overfill at some point because I've got 3 mines and only one of these. When it would be better if I had maybe 2. So what we can do, see, again, They're just sitting there, and they all go rushing in and dump it all at the same spot. And I don't know. Could I put another one on there? Would that make it more efficient? Let's try. So what I want to do is I'm going to put this here. And I'm just going to, because they don't have to be front to back, they actually have side inputs. So I can put this on the side, but I don't have enough money. So I'm just going to have to wait on that. Oh, now I have enough money. There we go. And then I want the unload stations, 2,500 apiece, so I can only afford to put one on right now, but new trucks going in, so 17,500, too much. 7,500, we can do that. We can make that a high priority. There we go, so now I've got two of them working. So now I'm making more. Ooh. Oh, bill just came due, because like, where is it? So this is your month. And 1, 2, 3, 4 times a month. So once a week, you have to pay an electric bill and taxes. And yeah, that can get expensive. I'm already $4,000 in the hole. Because I very foolishly spent almost all my money. I wasn't paying attention to when the tax bill was coming due. But that's okay, because we're back up in the red. In the red? No, we're in the black. In the red means we're owing money. We're back in black. Good song, by the way. There we go. Make it a little bit longer. Yeah, so now we're keeping this thing empty. And that's kind of, I wouldn't say it's a good thing, because now it means that they're going to run out, and they're going to pause. They're going to be like, I've got nothing to do. I should probably make that longer. Let's get a third one on there. There we go. And let's make this a little bit longer. There. 2, 3. Yep, it's got room. Good. Load. Load. And load. Awesome. Nice and efficient. Each one loads. Each cart is filled. These tracks are all filled. We've got plenty of stuff, plenty of product being made, ready to be loaded. We just need to get these trucks coming in faster. But actually, I don't know, because if they come in too fast, then I end up getting rid of this too soon, and then they end up sitting there and time's wasted. So I think there's actually a pretty good pace. We're producing product pretty much as fast as we can load it, which is pretty much as fast as we can suck it up out of the ground. So that's pretty good. Oh, good. We've got research. All right. So let's see what we've got. Let's claim that. Let's claim that. Let's claim that. And keep on going research. And now we can open up the conveyor belts. Now the next stuff not only has a research cost, but it also has a production requirement. So I've got to get 1,500 kilograms in 1 month. And you can see maybe barely, it's kind of small. I'm at 168. So I've got to do 10 times the production. But that's okay, because that's what a refiner does. Right now, each of these crates is 1 kilogram of iron ore. If I take this refiner, it's going to basically smash it and compact it and squeeze it together. Instead of 1 kilogram, which is what I'm doing right now, after I do the combiner, I'll get 10 kilograms. So I literally will get 10 times the production just by using those. So that means we're going to need to build a factory. Oh, and that means we're going to need a lot of money. A lot of money, and I don't have a lot of money because, yeah, it's really slow going at the beginning. See, this is actually doing pretty good. They're keeping a decent amount in there, actually filling up faster than these are using it. Which kind of makes me wonder if I could put more research on it, but I don't need it right now. What I need to do is get, because I've got 40,000 research, so that should be, I'm fine on research right now. What I need is money. Money, 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 money. There's a song like that. Money, money, money. I'm not going to sing it. You don't want me singing. Trust me. You don't want me singing. I don't want me singing. Nobody wants me singing. It's never a good thing for me to be singing. Alright. Okay, so here's going to be the challenge. Challenge accepted. Where are we going to build it? How big are we going to build it? Alright, so seeing as how I've done this a couple times, not very much, I've only played this a couple days, but I do have a pretty decent idea of what would be a good size. So I'm going to go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Why does it say I can't build here? What's wrong? Oh well, whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 4, 6, 8. And I'm going to actually want 10, I think. 2, or no, 8. Or 9 by 9. 9 by 9 I think is good. 8 was a little bit too small in one direction, I think, when I did it last time. So let's go 9 across. Was it 8 by 9? I can afford an 8 by 9, but then I can't afford to put anything in it. 9 by 9. Trying to remember, because I actually said to myself, it's like, I need to make it a certain size. But then I was stupid and didn't write it down. So now I don't remember what it was. I think 8 by 8. No, 8 by 8's not going to work. 8 by 8 will work later, but it's not going to work now because I'm missing a certain technology that will make it efficient. So, because I don't have that technology, I actually probably need to do a 9 by 9 or a 9 by 10. I'm going to go with 9 by 10. I'd rather have more space than not enough. Even though that's going to cost more money and I can't afford it. I need $72,000 just for the building. Ugh. That's not counting all the stuff I'm going to want to put in there. It's going to be expensive, but there we go. Alright, there we go. So, now here's the building. I don't have power and I don't have doors because you just get this big block. So we need to put doors in. Doors, for some reason, cost $1,000 a piece. Alright, let's click on this so that we can see inside. Alright, doors cost $1,000. That is such a rip-off. Alright, but... Ooh, and of course bills just got paid, so now I'm in the hole. Is there anything... You know, actually looks like there's a space wasted here. Maybe not. Oh well, it doesn't matter, it works. I'm not going to fuss with that. Okay, alright, here we go. So now I got money. So I'm going to want to put in doors, and I want a lot of doors, so that these stupid drones can find their way in and out. You really want doors all the way across. So, okay, what's my timing? Alright, we got time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Alright. So basically, so now what's going to happen eventually, once I get lots of money, and I'm really kind of annoyed at how slowly the money's coming in. I think I kind of cheated myself. I think I kind of rushed ahead. But in doing this research, I think I jumped too far ahead and trying to make this complicated research section here. And these are filling up way fast. So, although they're almost ready to be claimed. But I'll just keep that. It'll be fine. It's fine. It'll be okay. If I can just get these. Go, 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 go. I need the money. Give me money. Give me money. Alright. So. This is going to be complicated. It's going to take a lot of money. you know what? I think we're just going to have to pause here, insert pause button, and come back when I have a lot of money so that I can build this. So we'll just have to wait a little bit.